Good morning. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
How was your sleep?
Not great.
Ask me about mine.
How was your sleep?
I worked.
There's a rubber band sitting right here. That should not be sitting there.
That's true. Can't argue that. Multiple chokables.
For a kitty that...
Chokables, not chocobos. Very different.
Yeah, Kepler, would probably eat those.
Baby. No.
Screaming.
No. You can have a little bit. You have that. Sorry, when we tested all of the
Consoles.
all of the you can't see our coffee table. But there are many things on it. There is a GameCube. There is a Wii U. There is a Wii Remote. There is an Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2, like, DVD remote.
Are you going to keep naming the things on our table?
No, just all the things that shouldn't be there.
There's a Post-it note. There's an evil Manny statue.
Okay, but those are the things that they've been there.
There's a candle.
That hasn't been there very long. Anyway. Hi. I didn't... It's not that I didn't go to sleep. I went to sleep. I was up late because I don't know if y'all know this. You probably don't, because I don't think I've mentioned it once. But Extra Life is this Saturday, which is in 4 days. In 4 days, and Extra Life. Yeah, that is November 9th, and I don't know that I'm going to be like caught up on vlogs as we move into it, but I will tell you that I'll be close. October's done, and that's something. So good.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas is here, and Haley is here, and Chaz is always here.
And I am counting the hours, Thomas. Thomas says, I'll be there in like 2 days.
My plan is I'm allowed to work today, and I'm allowed to work tomorrow, and then I don't want to work anymore starting Thursday. That's my plan. So once Thursday hits, I think everyone wants to not work anymore, ever. I don't want to work anymore. Thomas says something I say every day. I can't imagine retirement. Like, I want it.
You're not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to retire?
No. This is why. Because you're going to get bored, and then what am I going to do? You're just going to be bored, and I'm going to be like, you need a hobby.
And you're going to be like, why don't you try streaming? And I'll go, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it is you're kind of right. in the sense that me and probably just other people that have whatever the workaholic gene is, they need to work. They need to do a thing. But the difference between that, like working now and working after retirement, is that in the before times you have to.
Yeah.
I want to work like because I want to. Unfortunately, I also want to now. I don't know how this works. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. There's a lot of people that once they retire, they're like, I want to do something. And he says, I love doing nothing. Right below. So I'd say, you wouldn't retire very well. Thomas, I believe that. Thomas says, get this man an office job for a week and you'd think very differently about work and retirement. It's fair. It's completely fair. I am grateful for the freedom of what I get to do and to work on. That part is not lost on me. I really should have slept more.
Please sleep more.
I'm gonna. I knew the way I knew that that things have been a little wonky is that yesterday I woke up and my watch was like, "Hey man, great job. You hit your 8-hour sleep goal." And I was like, "Cool." And then like 2 or 3 hours into the day, I was super tired and I was like, "Oh, I think maybe I'm not." You can't just like do one good sleep and your body awards you for that. You have to do like many, and that sucks. I wish you could just I wish you could just abuse yourself needlessly, and then like one day a week you could give your body the one time and it would be like, "Oh, okay, we're good." But no, there's like a sleep bank and a deficit and everything.
Oh, you gotta make biscuits on my thigh, thank you. Ow.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Again, the good news is I'm basically caught up to where I want to be, so things will start changing. They'll start changing tonight. I don't really have a reason to stay up tonight. Cool. What a purr bag. He just happy to be here.
He's so happy.
Hi, buddy. All right, I guess I'll read these. That is what we do. We got 18 months from Chola and 26T. Subscription from Shannon L. Winters. Welcome. Gucci System gifted a sub to Wise Marble. We had 30 months from Llama's Attacks. 35 from Coralon 22. 38 from Alice Forsyth. Tiny burp from me. What is this?
The Pekin high-strung food. Tiny Yeti's Pond Panda Gummies.
What they're not telling you is it's just like algae.
Yeah, I don't. That's very much reading between the lines. It's right there in front of you.
Your head is all wet.
Pond gummies are algae. 1,000 Bits of Melvin Scout says, good morning, good vibes from New York. It's another beautiful day and my neck is no longer sore after Halloween. I don't actually have a segue into snack divination, so just cast ye forth the bones of fate, Sir Edward the itty bitty. Just eat algae. Just do it. We shaped it into pandas to make it more friendly for you and your children. Are you so high-strung you don't know what to do? Face first into the swamp. Meet Shrek. We got 37 months from Swift for Sweeper, 54 from Lady K-Hawk, 54 also from Hiss Ranger, 22 from Candy Lou B, 62 from Aldo, 41 from Ketsuo Randy, 48 from Callium, 300 bits from Arcane Leo, who says, Clown Time. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning is Clown Time. 4 months at Tier 2, Gold Toast from RAR XD. Thank you. 17 months from Tasha B, 44 from Circle Now Squared, 45 from Quill in the Stars, Xena Fantasies gifted a sub to Emmy the Bat. We got 71 months from Missing No Leader, 12 from Elvin Scout. Congrats on one. Weren't Zero gifted a sub to Bop Dabo. Thanks. We got 47 months from Nomi Bookworm, 45 from Cheese's Saves, 37 from Casper Stone Nature, 51 from Gamers, 58 from Jacket, 60 from Seraphim 2000. Congrats on 5. What happened to this poor bird?
Got knocked on the head. Ran to a tree.
He got bonked. I bet, you know what? I bet this is an ad for Windex. It's the color of Windex. Flew right into a window. Thought it was another place he could go. Poor bird. This stream actually brought to you by Windex. Windex. It's for the birds. That's what happened to Twitter in the last few years. Oh no. I think I'm legally obligated to tell you that this is not sponsored by Windex, and that the previous indication that the stream could have been sponsored by Windex was in fact one unit of comedy. Sorry. We got 3 months from Tim Man, 1, 3, and a lot of zeros. California Kid, 65, gifted 2 subs at Tier 2, Gold Toasts to Waluigi, Cujo, and Matapod. Appreciate it, thank you. 100 bits from Kit Khalid, 74 months from Space
Collide.
Collide? It's going to take a long time. I will need you to help me every time for a long time.
Give me the bird.
74 months from Space Vixen Music. 300 from Slick Duke says, does anybody need water? Because my basement is full of it. Good vibes to anyone dealing with the flooding from the rain moving through the Midwest. I am sorry. No one is sorrier for you than Chaz. Chaz has lived that time and time again. Not anymore. But I've... That exact sentiment I have heard many, many times. Good vibes. I am sorry. That sucks. If I had a nickel for every time I heard Chaz say, like, we had to bring up the litter boxes because otherwise they'd be floating. Chaz says, good luck to the person who bought my house. I mean, it's their burden to bear now. Maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they'll figure out how to get the city to fix the problems that it doesn't have. I don't know. We got 500 bits from Eugen Schwan, who says, good morning, grandparents. First time watching live in a long time. I'd like to request some good vibes. I finally come to the decision to quit my high school art teaching job. Feels good to have made a decision, but super anxiety inducing at the thought of finding a new job.
Good vibes. I know that feeling very well.
You know that feeling verbatim.
Yeah.
In fact. Making decisions like that is inherently difficult. So, I mean, good vibes at finding a new job, but also congrats on making that hard choice, because that's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do. It is something that Mal struggled with for a long time too. And I think that you should, I don't know if congratulate is the right word, but that's the one I'm going to use. Congratulate yourself on making that choice, because that's a hard choice to come to.
When we finally made that choice, I had like a good 3 weeks, where 3 weeks were really great because I felt better. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, am I making the right choice? The answer was yes, I was making the right choice, but those 3 weeks were me kind of feeling some relief of that pressure. Things were good.
Yeah, and I hope you get relief from that pressure. And that goes for anyone that's in a bad job situation. Because at some point, if you're spending more time daydreaming about not being at your job than being focused on your job, you might hate your job. Your job might be killing you, and if your job if your job's killing you, that's bad. That's bad.
Can you hand me my coffee? I have this cat.
I couldn't have known you have a cat. What if I'm killing my job? Then keep killing your job. If you're at work and you're killing it, then that's good. That's a good thing. Keep killing your job. I think we're on the same page. Yeah, Mike, killing it, not yes, if your job is a person, that's bad. Don't kill. Strong opinions from me. Don't kill people, maybe.
Controversial.
Controversial, but maybe don't do a kill. I don't know. Killing is bad and wrong. So starting today, I will stand for the opposite. No dab.
Starting today.
Oh, I missed a part of it. It's killing is bad or wrong, or
there should be a
there should be a stronger word for killing, like badong. Yes, I will be the opposite of badong. I will be no dab. Sorry, this is from a film that I don't think enough of you have seen. Where the first... Kung Pao is a national treasure. I think the first 2/3 of the movie are really good, and the last third of the movie put me to sleep.
Yeah.
The last time I watched it. The last time we watched it was with Thomas. And I don't remember exactly how Thomas felt about it, but...
I don't feel like Thomas liked it.
It was... I don't think it was, like, super positive. Thomas was basically like, you made me watch this movie with you, and I was like...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably more quotable one-liners in that movie than like almost any other film I can think of. Thomas said I fell asleep.
And now we're watching Spice World. God, I'm so excited for Thursday night.
And DL says you should watch Kentucky Fried Movie. That I was just looking at that on Wikipedia like within the last few weeks. Why? I don't remember. But I was just looking at that film. Anyway, that's my whole story. Now everyone knows that story. Yeah, this coming Thursday is Spice World night party. Everyone
someone in my chat last night had a really good name for it. I don't remember. Taco Spice World. That was it.
Taco Spice World. Yeah, Childay says new annual holiday. I was complaining just recently about the fact that we need more holidays. Because the only one that we have that I ever remember is Whacking Alligator in the Head Day.
Thomas said, I mean, the name I gave it was good too.
I can't read that.
Nope.
Can't read that in the morning. Yeah, maybe it will be a holiday. I think we should have one every month. To be honest. So if October is Whacking Alligator in the Head Day, I suppose November can be Taco Spice World. Anyway, anyone that wants to join in is welcome to. On Thursday, we are going to be having...
Fajitas.
We're going to be having Mexican food and watching Spice World. The movie. I think our audience
Fajitas,
knows
queso, swear word, margaritas, and Spice World. It's all I want in this world. Party for Thomas.
Anyway, if you want to join in, plan to eat Mexican food and watch Spice World in 2 days. And then on Friday when we do the test stream, or shoot, even before that,
My stream.
Mal will be streaming it on
With
Friday
Thomas.
morning with Thomas. Y'all can talk about it. It'd be like book club. It'd be like, what'd you learn watching Spice World? I've never seen it, so I'm planning to learn the most. It'll be a Taco Tuesday, but on a Thursday. But we won't call it Taco Thursday because that's not what it's called. Thomas says, can I swear at Mouse Stream? I mean, ideally not. We try and curb that. We try and curb the swearing on all streams, to be fair. Even Friday streams, we have very, very... If we have a guest, like
Yeah.
you know, Dan and John were here, and I was like, okay, there's no way I can control that. We try to keep it low when we can. I'm not going to say that the content of our like Friday streams don't end up being adultish, but that doesn't happen from profanity. That happens from...
When the camera's not on, we all swear a lot.
What the are you talking about? It's true. It's true. But I've done content longer than I have sworn. I didn't learn to swear until I had cats. Which is true. That is true. And because of that, I have a very, very real switch in my brain that I can just turn on and off. It's so easy for me. Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm in front of a camera, my brain goes, oh, well, you don't do that here. And I go, okay. And that's the way I was in real life. Like, I did not swear at all. And it's kind of neat if you don't, because then when you do, everyone in the room drops what they're doing and it's like, oh, something is serious. I remember one time in college we were driving somewhere and we had everyone. We had like Taylor and Dan and Alex and Nick in the car, and everyone was talking about something. And they were arguing about something, and I wanted to like make my point clear. So I swore, which I just never did, and like everyone in the car just like went completely silent, and I was like, power. Anyway, then I got cats, and now it's just the power is gone. the power is completely gone. It's fine.
Are you a pancake this morning? I think we're a pancake this morning.
Anyway, if you don't swear and you want to, just get some kittens. You'll learn. You'll learn real quick. We got 200 bits from California Kid, 33 from Rubik's Moon. We had 500 bits from Gamers with a bird, and 500 bits from Cheese of Saves with Burb. 500 from Owu says, everyone knows birds love to drink Windex. Note, this is a joke. Do not feed a creature window cleaner. What do birds do? Like water?
They eat seeds, most of them. Some of them eat
bugs.
bugs.
The ones that go real fast like sugar water.
Hummingbirds?
Hummingbirds. I like to call them fast birds.
They drink nectar.
But that's sugar.
It is.
Chaz, me too.
Chez lives entirely on simple syrup.
If Chaz is over at their house and he starts to just get really, really slow and tired, we just pull his head back and squirt simple syrup into his mouth and he comes right back to life. We've been doing that for years. Oh God. Oh God, someone get a Coke Zero! We got 300 bits from Lucas Twerka, who says, clown time and job decisions are hard. I feel that. Good vibes. Yeah, good vibes to anyone that has to make a hard, I mean, especially like a hard decision period, but especially hard job decision. Because it's hard to walk away from something.
Yeah.
That's difficult. We got 300 bits from Gadzooks. It says, strange baseball name of the day is Tommy Toms. Why do parents do that? Imagine if you were Steven Stevens or Mallory Mallory. Tommy Toms. There's worse names. But Tommy Toms isn't great.
George.
George isn't wonderful. Like Dick Dickinson. That's worse. Mario is a terrible name. I hope that at some point they retcon that. But like, actually, he doesn't have a name. He doesn't. Mario's just the only word he can say, so that's what they call him. We get 50 months also from Cabri and 58 months from Seemingly Just. Thanks. There's 4 arts in the queue. I guess let's look at them now. Let's take a peek. I want you to donate for Kamen Rider. Can you believe in your heart of hearts that there's only a few days left until we do this thing?
No. I have so much to do today and tomorrow.
That's great. That's great. The expression on the child's face.
Yes.
And the fact that Peggy is wearing 2 hats. Very good. This is very, very good. I love it. Flying in the Carnival Night. Is this... Oh, Active Life Magic Carnival. I was like, is this Nights into Dreams? And then I remembered that that is eligible because it's on Wii.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know that this man's ever had fan art before.
No.
No one's ever drawn whatever this
he is.
I don't know what he is.
Me neither.
I think
like there was the intro song they all sang that was like so and so's a rapper. He didn't introduce himself.
It insinuated that he was the son.
No, the sun was on the wall behind him.
Oh. Okay, that helps a lot because
Didn't you see the sun?
Well, I kept
thinking this.
I kept thinking that
An onion makes sense.
I guess they never really went into detail about it.
No.
I do hate that I missed recording the best part of the song.
When they talked about the rapper?
Because the broccoli, I don't know if that's visible in the video. The broccoli has got like a big chain on and is doing like this.
But he's wearing like a 70s disco suit.
When he spoke, he sounded just like Randy Newman.
Yeah.
It sounded like Randy Newman rapping. And I did not catch the part where he rapped. I know everyone's lost. This only makes sense if you watch the State Fair vlog. What is this from? Sausage Party? Rappy Newman. When we went to the State Fair, there's this. Is it a permanent thing that's a part of State Fairgrounds?
Yeah, I don't know if it's there all the time, but it sure is there during the State Fair every year.
Anyway, it's this big animatronic thing. It actually plays multiple songs.
Yes.
And we sat there and we watched 2 of them. I filmed the first song, and then the second song started. And it was the guy...
We were trying to get you to film it, and you were like, I already got one.
I did, because I was like, I can't just... Every minute I film is a minute in post. So I'm like...
The second song was better.
I know, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that the broccoli was going to rap. Next year, it is my personal goal...
to sit there for an hour.
To sit there for as long as it takes... to capture the broccoli rapping. That's my goal. If I don't capture the broccoli rapping, then you have to tell me, Steven, you're supposed to do that.
Stay here another hour, we'll be back. Call us after you film it.
Anyway, when I was a young boy.
What was that thing called?
The next generation of the Camp Hangover vlog. I don't remember.
It had a name.
It did. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't know that I filmed the banner, so...
Melody Farms.
When I was a young boy, my self decided to record lots and lots of clips, and it made editing take a long time. And that was dumb. Like, don't just record everything willy-nilly. I did just do that when we went to do mini golf.
Yes.
But in fairness, that was you had to do that because otherwise you're going to miss something that happens. And that sort of sucks. But otherwise, like, I'm fairly selective. Everybody wants to sing the song so badly. I just sang the song on a Subnautica stream or something.
Other people have filmed Melody Farm, but I don't know if they got that song.
Thank you, NDL. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a broccoli wrap. Oh, God. I will try and get it.
You guys are hearing him snore, by the way. That is that noise.
He snores. I will try and get it on film next year. It's very important. It's very important. Because y'all need to know. Y'all need to know what it sounds like when Randy Newman raps. Dishnet gifted a sub to Mario. And 56 months from Juliet. You are gonna have this entire song written by the time the stream's over. Alright, let's look at extra life totals. Has anything changed? That's right, Pajama Sam is up there now. Active Life, Magical Carnival, Pajama Sam, Yoga. God, what a weird... These are so weird. Jockey and Gallop Racer? Horses.
I saw a horse skeleton yesterday. One of our neighbors has a horse skeleton.
Okay, that's very different.
It's full size.
That was so alarming. That was like, I was down by the train tracks and I saw a horse skeleton. I was like... Okay, so...
A real one? No, because it had ears. Ears don't have bones.
Maybe
it had horse ears.
Maybe horse ears have bones.
I don't think so.
I wonder if are there any animals where the ears are bone?
Probably.
Like Keplers don't have bones.
No,
They're just like skin and cartilage.
Yeah, ears are cartilage, but like maybe someone's got bone ear. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. You've got bone ear. Those are horns, not ears. Well, the same thing. It's fine. You're getting a good photo of the child. Yeah. I would spin it. Because when you put a portrait, that shows less. If you show a landscape, it shows more. He's a cute.
He's a cute.
He's a cute. Y'all will have cat tags. Yeah, are we at 4,000 on Extra Life? I saw some folks saying a number. Extra Life. Website loads slow. Steven. Search. Do you mean this person? No. Do you mean this person? No. Do you mean this person? Oh no, it's in alphabetical order. Instead of typing my name, I'll just scroll.
Here. Cat tags.
That's our son. Page 3. Stephen Chin, Stephen Draft Pepin, Stephen Ekman, Stephen F, Stephen Field, Stephen Flat. There I am. Yeah, we did it. 4,100. 90. 41 to 9. 4. Anyway, good work, everyone.
I'm just doing this.
We are almost...
You're good. You're okay.
We are almost 1/20th
Okay.
of the way there.
Just pile the blankets on you. You're okay.
Exciting.
Go back to bed.
As a reminder, because I had a few folks asking about this, we are still doing a test stream on Friday.
Yes.
Dan had asked me, he was like, "You're not doing the test stream now, are you? Because you tested the stuff." And I was like, "Oh, we are still doing the test stream." The hardware stream was to test hardware. The test stream is to test the setup to make sure that everything in the setup downstairs is running. So, yeah, test stream is for the living room because it's a big deal. There's not currently any equipment in the living room, and we are going to put equipment into the living room. So as things move and we have to get things set up, we need to make sure that that's working and working well. And yeah. It's fine. I'm excited. I also made, I never showed you, I meant to show you because I wanted to get your opinion, but I made a N64 layout also.
Okay.
I have it pulled up in Photoshop, so I'll try and remember to show you. So, yeah. It's fine. It's totally fine. Fire Goddess says, how do you donate again so I know on Friday? So, on Friday, once Friday gets here, or when Thursday is over, I will be changing all of the
Twitch page stuff. So, when you're looking at the Twitch channel, it will be all stuff related to Extra Life. So there will be some real easy buttons to there will be like a giant button that's like donate. So it'll be hard to not know as of Friday. But until then, yeah, you can ask Nightbot to give you the link, and it'll give you the link here. I'm trying to make it as easy and straightforward as possible. I'm excited.
Coffee.
I'm very excited. I didn't know if he would try to high-five me while laying down. The answer is no.
You don't have any food.
Well, it's not a requirement.
He's too tired.
He is too tired. God, he's out of it. Man, did I show you my sleep chart for, not last night, but the night before?
No.
It's like he decided he just was going to stand next to me and wake me up a lot. So my thing is like sleep awake, sleep awake, sleep awake, sleep awake, sleep awake. Why did you do this to me? I know why. It has something to do with daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Because
the food is not on the right schedule.
Everything
for Kepi.
Yeah, everything is weird now. And he does not like that. Because pets, they don't understand clocks. And that's what we really got to work on. Once we get that figured out, then we'll be okay. Renaissance says, are you streaming Subnautica tomorrow? Yes. Subnautica is happening tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, normal time. And it is the end of Subnautica, as far as I understand. So I hope that as many of you that can be there will be there. It'll be fun.
Chaz says, after summer of getting up early to run, Venser no longer allows him to sleep in. Because he gets a morning treat.
Oh no. Yeah. I wish he knew that you were a person.
He only comes in to see me when he wants a drink.
Because, like, if he woke you up in the mornings, that'd be nice sometimes.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Chaz says, it's unfortunate now that I don't have to get up early for the next 5 months. Aren't we still going to hit like 80 degrees this week? What if it didn't do that? What if it got
Raleigh
cooler?
weather. Yeah, today's high is 80 and so is tomorrow's. This weekend is going to be in the high 60s.
It's just warm, man. It's just really warm.
God, I'm looking forward to being able to, I mean, I have been biking at any time of day and not like having to get up early to go bike.
When all of this is over, this being like Extra Life,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing thing, riding bike, having an exercise. That would be great. I would love to do that. Love to do thing. We got 300 bits from Gold Major says, it is still 2024 and therefore still Year of the Dino. Dinosaurs were found to have one tiny inner ear bone, like modern birds, phylogenetically dinosaurs, and reptiles. Mammals have 3 inner ear bones, which seem to have evolved from reptiles' jaw bones. Little tiny bones.
Tiny.
Baby bones. Little itty bitty tiny bones. But what animals got just like horn?
There's lots of
Horn-
animals that have horns.
No,
and
horn
antlers.
ear. Horn ear. I'm curious if there's an animal that has horn. There's so many animals. There's like at least 15 or 20, and if you consider all of the animals, one of them probably has ear horn. $300 from Kit Collide. I'm learning. Speaking of Extra Life, recently I was looking for a Wii game and found an envelope with the Netflix for Wii disc. Needless to say, I started laughing like a clown. It's rare. I don't think it's worth anything. Sometimes rare things are not worth anything. But it's rare. We just got a rare thing.
We did just get a rare thing.
You know what I'm talking about?
That?
Yeah! Oh, shoot, it's up here. Oh, that's convenient. I just destroyed it.
His head just whipped around when they fell over.
Did I ever tell you all about this?
Oh no, I thought it was the game. Okay.
The game's not rare.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a European game. Europeans, this is normal. A PAL game came into the store at Player's Choice, and Roland was like,
You need this.
well, they can't sell it
Yeah.
because someone will
We'll
buy
accidentally
it.
buy it, yeah.
Someone will buy it that can't play it. I can play it because we have modded Wii U, so it'll play other regions. It's interesting on the back. It says 50 hertz or 60 hertz.
Oh, it uses the balance board.
Anyway, this is not it. Something came into the store a few months ago, and it's weird. It's super weird. But this is what it is. It is an entire roll of Nintendo GameCube Player's Choice stickers. And it's weird. This is a weird thing. Mr. Viperfang says that exists, right? This is a good example of something that would be extremely rare and worth nothing. So my best assumption for why this exists is I presume that these rolls were sent to retail stores. That when a title in the GameCube lineup was moving to a Player's Choice title, but they didn't have like the new shipment of those in that had this physically printed as part of the cover art, they sent them this and been like, okay, so these titles, our player's choice titles, put these stickers on these games. That's my assumption of why this exists. And that makes sense, but weird.
Congrats on owning the only player's choice version of Pokemon Box, Ruby and Sapphire. We just need another copy of Pokemon Box.
Somehow I don't think that's happening. Don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So yeah, it's a weird thing. It's neat. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Roland told me about it a long time ago. And he was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, I don't not want it, but also I don't want it. Does that make sense? And he was like, that makes sense. But also he can't like really sell it.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm just going to give it to you. He's like, because at least you
think it's neat.
I just think it's neat. So,
Put your head back down.
Anyway, we have that now. So I'll put something on it, so it's not in the bag. I'll put something on it to keep it from unraveling, and then I'll put it on a shelf. The most complete collection that we have is GameCube. So if we're gonna have some weird oddity, I guess GameCube is the appropriate thing. We're almost... No, I think we're further than halfway on the Japanese games for GameCube. That's neat. Time to collect 140% of the player's choice library. See, that's the thing. And I think most people know this, but like we also have been collecting the player's choice titles for GameCube.
You'll notice over Steven's shoulder that those all have black labels.
Yeah. So like below that, because you can't see them, but below that is an entire row of just the yellow label player's choice. So we have like, we don't have all of those, I think, but we have most of them.
Shane says, did you check to make sure they don't have the stickers? I've never seen one with a sticker.
I have never in my life seen any game. I mean, I don't know if I would have been paying super close attention forever.
But I feel like we would have seen that and been like, this is weird.
Yeah, I've never seen them. I'm pretty sure I've never seen them. So it makes me wonder how common those stickers were. Like,
yeah. Who bothered to do it?
Yeah. Because if those showed up in a retail environment, I can imagine most, retail employees being like, no.
You're going to make me do this?
Like, why would I go through and pull out every copy of Super Mario Sunshine and be like, it's a lot of extra work.
Sometimes retail employees get told to do things and then they don't do them and then they get in trouble. Like, when I was a pricing clerk.
What were you told to do and didn't do?
Oh, not me. There was one point they wanted, I was a pricing clerk, so I would go around and change the prices on the shelves when prices changed.
Yeah.
And like that was my job, to go and put the new price tag out. The liquor department at the store I worked at some point they decided to reprint all of their labels and do them.
Yeah.
And we found out that the department manager for the liquor store part of the grocery store just threw them all away and didn't do it. So all the prices in the liquor department were wrong, which you can't do.
Yeah, I can see the problems with that.
Yeah. Anyway, every so often I'd go and I was just told to just price check, like go down the aisle, scan. Oh, this is right. Cool. Don't do anything. This one's wrong. Print. Go get that label. Replace it.
Yeah.
Like I had to audit. So I started auditing at the liquor store at one point, and
sorry, the phrase "I started auditing at the liquor store" is good.
I found out every single price tag was wrong, and so I went to my boss and I was like, "Hey, come look at this. Am I losing my mind or something?" And she's like, "Oh, he was supposed to do this last month, and he obviously didn't." he got fired.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Because that's like a lot of
Yeah.
lost sales and also numbers that would not add up.
Well, it's just the price on the shelf, which is lying to the customer. Because the price on the shelf is advertising a price, and when it rings up for a different price...
That's true. That's less bad. I mean, it's bad. Lying to the customer is bad, but I can see why the store wouldn't catch that.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing on their end. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true. Mike points out that the price is like if it rings up wrong and you're like, it was this on the shelf, then they have to go check it, and if it says that, they generally stores have to honor that.
Yeah.
So, I say generally, I think they do have to honor it.
They do.
That's like a thing.
Yes.
At least in the US.
Anyway, that was one of my favorite jobs I worked at, like, when I was young. I enjoyed that job. I got to make the little, like, sale flyers, too.
Yeah. Here's your $2 bottle of whiskey. Have you ever considered working for the IRS? It's not the same thing, but it does use the word audit.
That makes me have to, that would make me have to learn how taxes actually work, instead of having just, like, a vague knowledge of how taxes work.
Also not as fun.
Not as fun.
NDL, I can help with that. No. Listen, my brain is this big.
We're talking about me.
My brain this big. Mouse is this big. It only has enough room for some things. Smooth, no wrinkles, which means that it's using up more space, which is good. I'm using up more things. I don't have any room for that. I don't know. Like, I know, like, this much tax law, which is enough that I need to know.
What we need to know.
And then the additional tax law, that is an accountant's problem, because there's no room up here. Only thing I know about is, like...
And I feel like every year I have to relearn everything.
Like video games, cameras... shapes. I don't know. What do I know about? I know what medicines Kepler needs. Anyway, that's the, I know, Disney trivia. I know some things. I know everything I need to know. Oh man, yesterday's vlog, you don't know what yesterday's vlog is.
No.
Yesterday's vlog is a long spiel about iPhone videography and the trouble with using software. I'm using a new camera app as of yesterday because I got screwed more than one time from the Blackmagic app, and there's a bug that they need to fix, and until they fix it, I'm like, I gotta do something. Oh my god. Anyway, I think it's fun. I think people will like it. I think it will be maybe interesting to them. Or not, they won't watch it. That's fine. Vagabond says, could use a dedicated camera. Isn't a month of my life goes by that I don't think that exact thing. There has been more than a few times a year where I've looked at Mal, grasping my phone in anger, and said, I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna go to Best Buy!
Why would you go to Best Buy?
Well, that's a way to get the camera, like, immediately.
You could just get it in like 3 days from ordering it.
I know. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, that's it. It's the time. Man who owns dozens of cameras. I could go buy another camera. It's not the same. It's not the same. Cameras are different. Here, have beans. Cameras are different. Some are big. If I got a camera now for the vlog, like if I did that, it would be small camera. That's what I would do. They make small camera now. In the future, they may make even smaller camera or same size small camera, but more advanced. It's just really, sometimes this is extremely frustrating. Like, the convenience is great, but sometimes it's so frustrating, I want to scream. Are you getting a good photo of... Maybe not. We had 35 months from MCL Blue. And let me use this opportunity to tell you about some things, since we're at the end of the stream. There's no additional streams today. But there is a stream tomorrow. Scary sound. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be finishing Subnautica. Watch it. If you want. It'll be great. I am told that I should finish with plenty of time. Like it's normally a 3-hour stream and it should be less than that. And I'll also be exploring, as one final thing as part of it, I will be exploring the map edges, because that was one thing I never did. And the other night I was talking to Haley and I was like, I think that's a thing that I want to do. And she's like, you need to do it. She's like, that is one thing that you definitely need to do. I said, I expect that it will be extremely scary, because I expect that, as with most boundaries in games, they have to find a way to prevent you from, progressing. So they're probably going to try and kill you. And she's like, just do it. And I was like, okay. So that should be cool. Sloppy Joe says, I'm not caught up yet. Should I still join? I don't know. A lot happens. There is some like big story beats. So maybe not. In fairness, maybe not. It's far be it for me to ever tell people like, don't come to my stream, but it is going to be the end of the game stuff. To be fair. That boy. To be fair, the previous stream was definitely way more story stuff. This stream will be a lot less of that. You good stinker. Tomorrow, Subnautica, Thursday breakfast stream.
Yep.
Friday morning at 11 a.m. on Mouse Channel.
There will be Thomas.
Thomas? What are y'all doing? Do you know?
I told him an idea, and then he said a different idea, but then there was also talk of something else. So we're doing something, and so Thomas will be there.
There are 3 ideas.
Yes.
Okay. Am I needed?
Maybe.
Okay.
I was trying to do one that you were not needed. So I don't know.
I'll be available Friday morning. Like, Friday morning, not that y'all can hold me to this because I do what I want, but Friday morning, I should have had a normal good night's rest, and I should not really have anything left to do other than set up Extra Life.
Thomas says, what if all 3?
So, I should be available. I should be available, not just available, but available with, like, no issues. Like, I should just...
Okay.
Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. And then, of course, Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Well, Friday night sometime, test stream. Please devote your entire weekend to me. And, of course, Saturday at noon is Extra Life. You know, one of the things I was gonna try and do, which seems so insane now, because when would I do it? I was gonna try and print more cover art for the N64. Because someone has to run up here and get N64 games, and they're not all labeled, and it can be a big pain in the butt to try and figure out where one is.
You could at least, like, take some of our Post-it notes and put the letters of the alphabet and, like, slot that.
Like, you can figure out stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a few. You don't know. Wait, 300 Bits from Shy says, I've been seeing a lot of old Top Gear clips, and am reminded of one where Hammond, May, and Clarkson each prepared their own cameras, and they only get more ridiculous. I went through that phase. The vlog was shot for about a year on a cinema camera, and like I learned not to do that. I'm good, but I still miss having a thing that I feel like I can trust. I don't always feel like I can trust this sometimes. All right.
This cat is precious.
There's a vlog out, so go watch that. Right after I read this. 300 from Satsy, it says, "Oh yeah, it's bonfire night. Wish me luck. There are 2 cats, and they are already uneasy around the fireworks that are already happening. Too loud for baby. Good luck at bonfire. I want to do a bonfire.
We have nowhere to do a bonfire.
There's places that you can burn?
No.
Yeah. Isn't there a place we can burn things?
No.
What if we just have... Really?
Yeah.
At all?
At all.
I hate that.
Uh-huh.
Go watch the vlog. There are also several other vlogs scheduled for today. Watch all of them. Watch them with your eyes! And that's it. Have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday. If for whatever reason you didn't participate in early voting, do a vote.
Do a vote.
Do a vote. It is your civic duty. And otherwise, have yourselves a good one.
Kepler is. He's having a good one.
Kepler is always having the time of his life. Always. I'll see you tomorrow for Subnautica.
Ooh.
I hit stop streaming, but not stop recording, so that's just a little bonus for everyone that watches on the VOD channel. The growling of my stomach. I am very hungry.